I'm John Bisney. We're here on the National Mall today talking about a very critical issue, energy. What do Americans know about it? Where do we get our oil from? What sort of earnings does the oil and gas industry make every year? All these questions were surveyed nationally, and today we're going to ask some people what they think and find out what their energy IQ is. All right, so we're talking to people about where we get our energy from to a large extent. So let me start by asking, what percentage of oil does the United States import?
Import, 80%.
I have no idea.
Probably about 75% of it.
Between a quarter to a third?
I have to say at least 60, 70%.
33%.
38%.
I'm guessing 80%.
I'm thinking 70%.
Okay, it's about 60%.
Oh.
And where does it come from? What's our biggest supplier?
I would say the Middle East.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi?
I don't know, where?
Canada.
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 Really? That's interesting.
Canada.
Stop it. Okay, didn't know that either.
And Mexico is second.
Really?
Saudi Arabia is third. Is that surprising?
That is
That's
surprising.
You?
Yeah, it does surprise me.
Who do you think is second?
I'd have to guess Saudi Arabia then.
Mexico.
Okay, surprising.
Now, what about if I asked you to think about the top 10 biggest oil companies in the world? What percentage or how many of them are owned by foreign governments?
I'd say, well, BP
Out of the top 10,
is
how many?
British.
3.
Yeah, I'd say 5.
Three, two.
I'd say out of 10, probably 9 of them.
10. That's a good answer.
So all 10 of the top are foreign and we import from them? Wow. That's actually really not good.
They all are. Out of the top 10 biggest oil companies in the world, they're all owned by foreign governments. Is that surprising?
Yeah, I didn't think that.
Wow.
What happened to Texas?
So that gives
Yeah,
you some idea as to why they need to be big, because they're competing against companies owned by entire governments.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you about the industry itself, the oil and gas industry, and how much money it makes.
Okay.
If you think in terms of cents on the dollar of sales, like for every dollar of gasoline that's sold, how many cents do you think the oil and gas industry earns?
Probably 90 cents.
50 cents?
I'm going to say more like 70% or 70 cents.
70 cents on the dollar
Yeah.
goes to earnings.
Yeah.
What if I told you it was 9.5 cents?
Is that right? Okay, I'm surprised again.
Oh, they had like the highest earnings last year. So can we go with like 14 or 15%, 15 cents of just profit? Or you want to go higher?
Like 20.
All right, that's a little high.
Oh, okay.
9.5 cents. Less than you thought?
A lot less than what I thought.
What if we took all the corn in the United States right now and turned it into ethanol, every kernel? What percentage of our gasoline supply do you think we'd be able to replace?
I don't know, I'd say maybe 80.
Probably all of it. Pretty close.
How about 15%?
Oh, 15%.
15? Okay, that's out of the park. Sorry.
Let's think 25 years from now. What percentage of our energy needs do you think will be met by fossil fuels? Coal, oil, natural gas, 25 years from now. How much will we be reliant on those sources?
I would say like around 45 to 50%.
I'm going to say 20%.
The government predicts 81%.
Really?
81%
Are you kidding?
is what the government is predicting we'll
Oh my
still be getting
gosh.
from fossil fuels in 25 years. So as you can see, a lot of the folks we talked to today were surprised by the answers to our survey. How well would you do? Go to energytomorrow.com, read our survey, take the test, and find out what your energy IQ is. Thanks for joining us today. I'm John Bisney.